Hey guys, Uncle Ray, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and I give you the non-biased information you can use to make informed decisions. Now, I do my research for me and I share with my community, and sometimes I uncover some uncomfortable truths. Well, I still share with my community. People don't like the truth, it doesn't sell, and it dang sure doesn't grow your channel. But in this video, I'm going to give you a lot of alpha that I believe will help everyone watching this. So if you have not been doing well or you're getting down on crypto, hopefully I'm going to give you some alpha because I can't be more bullish. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. And we're going to zoom out, look at the big picture, talk about some uncomfortable things, but hopefully if you get the right strategy and a good game plan, you're going to be extremely successful. I believe the best opportunity in history is right here in front of us. I'm still bullish. I know people have been beat down, and this bull run is different. I don't care what anyone says. It's common sense, right? We are now playing against some of the smartest, wealthiest, ruthless players on the planet, right? We're not competing against the bit boys of the world. We're competing against people that are on Wall Street, hedge funds, big boys. And they are ruthless. They're 10 times smarter. They understand the game a lot better. And guys, you need to get a better understanding if you want to compete. Because if you think you can just buy, something in the top 25 and make life-changing gains, good luck. Now, I want you to stay with me, and I've got some good, exciting news about me growing out my inner circle for my community. I'm really excited about it. We'll talk about it at the end. But guys, if you're down in the dumps or if you're thinking about getting out of crypto, watch this video. I'm going to rant away, give you as much alpha. We're going to look at some charts, and hopefully at the end of this video, you'll be bullish like I am. All right. This right here says how to turn 0.002 into 69,000. Guys, that's why most people got into crypto. This is a list of the #1 performing projects in history, and it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba, Doge, right? They are up like 1,000,000%. I think Shiba was the least one of the top 5 at 894,000%. So guys, I've been preaching 2 things on this channel since my very first video. Take profits or you'll become the prophet. And if you want to make the biggest gains at the highest probability, it's to buy new projects that have never experienced a bull run. That's just a fact, guys. If you want to play the probabilities, you can't just go buy top 25 tokens and expect those to make 1000x type gains. You'd be lucky if they make a 15 or 20x, and those will be the exceptions. And that's what I want you to think about it. Hopefully, I'm going to help you get a game plan on this little rant. Now, let's dive into it. One thing that I've totally uncovered is that there's more misinformation about crypto than there is real information. I've never seen anything like it. Even AI can't give you an honest answer about a lot of stuff. You hear, oh, this project's leading the bull run. Well, if I said a project's leading the bull run, then it's leading the bull run, right? And you hear stuff like, oh, XRP's leading the bull run. Compared to what? Right? There's 100 projects or more, maybe thousands, that have already done 500,000x moves. They're leading the bull run. And hopefully you were smart enough to take profits somewhere along the way. You don't have to sell out your bags, but let's talk about the misinformation, guys. Look at this. This chart, this article says the largest gainers for 2024 has virtuals, 26,000x. Okay. SPX, 10,000x. PopCap, Mantra, Mogcoin, AERODROME, Turbo, Peppy, Dog with Hat, and BitGet. Well, that's just a straight out lie. Misinformation. How do I know that? Well, you can just look on crypto bubbles. Look at this, 6000X, not on the list. And I know that's a meme coin, but look at Spectra, up almost 4,000%. It's an AI project. You can look at Palm AI. It's up 2,000% from last year. They're not even on the list. I mean, look at this, guys. Palm AI. Look at this explosive move, right? Now, this proves my point, and most charts look like this if they have pumped anywhere close to how Palm AI has done. Why would you not, if you bought back in here, why would you not take profits? If you bought here, why wouldn't you take profits? If you bought there, why would you not take profits? Even if you bought here, why would you not take profits? And if you were thinking about buying Palm AI, like me, it's on my watch list. If you buy it down here and it rips again, are you going to take profits or are you going to wait till altcoin season and try to catch that blow off top? That doesn't make sense. Now, look at Spectrum. Guys, that's a beautiful chart. But if you bought down here, could have took profits. Take out your initial investment. Could have bought it down in here. Life-changing gains. But most people didn't take profits. Now they're crying, thinking it's, maybe even thinking about selling. Guys, they have a bad strategy. Look at Onyx Coin. Look at that chart. But it's pulling back. They just think it's going to go up, up, and up. And the odds are Onyx Coin has already hit its new high for this bull run. I don't know if it's going to run again or not, but I do know if you made those life-changing gains, hopefully you took half of the life-changing gains. Lock in the life-changing gains. Caspa, it's been it literally led the bull run for like 18 months. And if you bought back in here, which a lot of people did you take any of those life-changing gains? I hope you did. Now, I want to zoom out for a minute because I've said since my very first video like 3 years ago that because I used to work on Wall Street, I used to be a licensed commodity trader, right? And I've been behind the scenes and I said that the legacy banks, Wall Street, and the governments, primarily the US government, pick winners and losers. And if you zoom out, guys, you won't even remotely consider hodling some of these projects. And the reason I'll say that, if you go to the websites of some of the Wall Street companies, you're going to understand that, RWA is probably going to run on their rails. Now that we have regulation, that's where BlackRock and JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, 2 of the 3 already have their own rails. They have all the customers. And right now, the big boys are using Ethereum like Ondo and Mantra, both built on Ethereum. So if you think that the world is going to, start using, the XRP ledger and XLM and all those for real world assets, they will, but they're not going to get the lion's share. And I am going to be a big investor in RWA projects that probably have no chance to even have a future. But the speculation and the hype of that narrative is going to pump almost all those tokens. And the reason that's important is hopefully you'll start taking profits when the big money rolls back into RWA. Mantra is hitting an all-time high like just last week when everything was crashing. So something to think about. All right. Now, look at this, guys. I did a video, I don't know, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago talking about the fear and greed index. And I said, if nothing else, if you had no game plan at all, which hopefully you have a game plan, just wait till we get down in the orange and the yellow and start dollar cost averaging in. And when everyone gets all excited and we get up in the green, start dollar cost averaging out. It's really that simple, guys. But I want you to think about what you probably did. And I say this with love, not harping on anyone. But look when it's green. Most people went all in. That was like January of last year. And then look, crashed all the way down. Most people didn't have money to buy and were scared. Oh, there's no altcoin season. Then President Trump wins the election, rips. And most people didn't get back to the profits they had last year. But did you take profits? Most people didn't. They went all in and they started dumping. Look at this, where we're at now. And this separates the smart money from the dumb money. And I say that with love. But guys, if you're not buying right now, like dollar cost averaging in, you probably shouldn't be in crypto. And I know that's some tough love, but you're on the wrong side of the equation. 90% of everyone loses money, but that's why there's so much money to be made in crypto. It's because 90% of the people are going to reach into their bank account and they're going to transfer it to 10% of the people. All right, keep that in mind, guys. I know that's something tough to hear, and it takes gonads to step in when everything's down. I've never had that problem. I get scared when we get up in this green, when everyone gets excited telling you, oh my God, you'd be crazy not to buy, you'd be crazy to sell. That's when I start taking profits as fast as I can. And I'm not saying dump your entire bag, but guys, the sooner you can get your initial investment out, the better. Now, talk about misinformation. Look at this. They can't even agree on what the fear and greed index looks like. This right here is coin market cap at 35%. And then you go to crypto fear and greed on TradingView, and it's at 26%, which, guys, I love that. That's fear. We are in the fear. The next level is extreme fear. Guys, if we can, we've already hit extreme fear. What was that? Well, okay, we haven't hit extreme fear since 23, but this is low, guys. We hit in September of 23. So, guys, we are the lowest fear, according to this index, that we've been in like a year and a half. Guys, if you're going to stay in the game, it's time to start stacking. All right, look at this. And I know this is something that matters. The Bitcoin dominance. Here's what's happening right now. And this is why I'm so bullish. And the whole world, guys, I could go on for 2 hours why the world is bullish on Bitcoin. You got the government now, the U.S. government through Trump and the crypto, what is it? Crypto czar. We've got states. We've got pension funds. We've got governments all over the world stepping in and buying Bitcoin. I could see this Bitcoin dominance just going higher and higher and longer and longer. But here's the good news when you talk about altcoin season. In my opinion, this is what it's going to look like. And here's the deal, guys. You've got to have a strategy, a thesis of what you believe in, conviction, and you got to stick with it. Guys, I'm here for the bull run. And I'm going to sell all my altcoins, good, bad, or ugly, before this bull run's over. I'll never sell my Bitcoin, but I can't even comprehend trying to hodl an altcoin. That doesn't make sense. The 99.9% of every token out there is going to crash, especially with ones with bad tokenomics. Most people don't even think tokenomics matter. And they don't matter as much in the bull run. But boy, when the projects are continue to dump tokens and there's no one there to buy, it's going to drop and drop and drop. I can't stress that enough. Now, let's take a look at something. This caught me off guard. I've been telling people my number one concern for this bull run was the dilution. And I've been saying that there's 5 or 6 million tokens created. I wasn't even in the ballpark. Now, look what this chart says, guys. As of January of this year, there has been 36.4 million tokens created. Think about that. And in 2017, there was 3,000. In the last bull run, there was like 15,000. So guys, and I hear it all the time. Well, that doesn't matter. They're going to get into these tokens. Which ones? Really? You think they're going to get into utility tokens? They're going to get into the meme coins? They're going to get into the top AI projects? They're going to stay in at Bitcoin? Are they going to jump into Ethereum? We don't know. But what I believe is that Bitcoin's going to keep ripping, and Wall Street and the whales and the smart money are going to make a ton of money. So at the end of this bull run, the smart money is going to roll some of those profits into altcoins, and altcoins are going to start to pump. And my theory is you want to be in something in AI, something in AI agent, something in gaming, something in RWA, and something on the base ecosystem, period. Those are the ones that have proven that they're the hottest sectors, right? And you want a new token, preferably, for your higher risk portfolio. Now, if you have a big fat bag and, for your number one project might need to be Ethereum or Ondo or Mantra or Sui. They're not going to make you life-changing gains unless you have some really big bags. But for the average person, they're going to go way on down the list. The more you go down the list, the more risk reward you have, the bigger upside you have, and it's more important than any time ever to take profits when those low altcoin market caps start to become mid caps and high caps. Guys, you got to take profit along the way. Now, here's what I want to show you. Now, I already touched base on it and I didn't mean to. I was going to wait. But look at this, guys. No matter who you are, you have to understand it's time to buy. And if we're lucky, I hope it goes down and makes the lowest fear. I hope it hits 0, because I'll still have some dry powder and I'll start stacking more of the projects I have high conviction in. And guys, if you don't have conviction, you probably shouldn't be buying these things unless you're just playing around with a little bit of pocket change like we all do. But if you've got bigger bags in your portfolio and you don't have conviction and you've been selling right now, you're on the wrong side of the equation. I want you to think about it. Now, if you're doing well, guys, keep doing what you're doing. But if you're not, you might want to change your game plan. Now, that being said, guys, I do one-on-one coaching. I just created a course. I also created a course on short selling if someone has an interest. There's a lot of money to be made, especially when this bear market gets here. But right now, when projects start to pump, I do a lot of short selling. But that's a whole different story. That being said, guys, if you get on the list right now, you're going to have half price for my Discord. I'm going to have free giveaways and discounts on other coaching and stuff like that. And whether you take me up on anything to do with my coaching or my community or my Discord, guys, do yourself a favor. Take profits or you'll become the profits, and get yourself a game plan. And guys, hopefully your game plan isn't to take profits at, say, when your favorite token hits a certain price, because what if it doesn't? Guys, I truly believe what this bull run's going to look like, it's going to be more of the same. The new projects are going to get more attention. Some of these projects are never coming back. And the new projects are going to get the lion's share of the activity. And we're just going to go up and down. How we're going down right now, we're probably going to do that 3 to 5 more times before this bull run's over. It's going to be brutal. And if you're trying to just wait and catch the top, who knows? What if altcoin season doesn't get here? I do believe, I have no doubt, I believe altcoin season is going to get here with a vengeance. But I believe the smart money is going to roll into the coins faster and harder. So you're going to see things pump like for 3 days, maybe 3 weeks, and it's game over. And if you go back and study history, go look at any chart, right? Go look at XRP, XLM, Solana. It doesn't matter. Most projects, when they pump, it's a big green candle for a matter of days, maybe a matter of weeks. That's been in the history. But now I think it's going to have less time. So when you start to make profits, in my opinion, you better start grabbing handfuls. And then you'll have dry powder for when the next narrative comes. Think about it, guys. In this bear market, meme coins were not a thing. You basically had Shiba and Doge. Then here come Pepe. And then here come 8 billion new memes, right? No one was talking about real world assets. Wasn't a thing. Then all of a sudden they came out of nowhere. Everyone's talking about real world assets. They started to pump. And then when memes started slowing down, they got into AI agents. That wasn't a thing. All that has happened just in this cycle. Who knows how they're going to take our money next? Who knows what they're going to create? So hopefully, guys, you got a game plan. But I just want to say this again, guys. I'm extremely bullish, and I'm going to ride this thing until it's over. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's extremely volatile. It's extremely risky. It's a young market or asset class, and it's starting to mature. The big boys are here, guys, and I can't tell you enough how much Wall Street doesn't need us. We need Wall Street. Wall Street has their own tech, and now that we have regulation, they're going to take over. We're having a flippening as we speak. And if you do some research, if you zoom out, Wall Street's taking over. You got Galaxy Digital doing tokenized assets. I'm going to tell you one more thing, and I meant to say that earlier, and this is some alpha. When it comes to tokenized assets, guys, I just watched a company that I had never heard of do a podcast. It's all Wall Street guys talking about the future of real world assets. And they are tokenizing like professional football, professional golf, professional whatever, those teams. They've already tokenized the oldest soccer team in the world. I forget which one it was, but they tokenize it so the fans can buy into it, but they had the lion's share. But guys, they've tokenized 51 professional teams around the world. There's no token to buy. They're using their own technology. That's the future. So if you're thinking about hodling because you think the whole world's going to be tokenized on XRP or XLM or HBAR or whatever, you're kidding yourself. And you need to do some research, guys. If you're thinking about hodling, that's the easiest way to almost guarantee you're going to get wrecked. I know this sounds negative. I know it's hard to hear, but you need a better game plan. Guys, this is not 2018 when you just buy and 6 months later you get 100x. You know, that's one more thing and I will let you go. In 2017, I believe it was, the average project, the average did 121x. In the last bull run, the average was like 21x. Guys, the average in this bull run will not be 21x. Now, it'll be 21x for a lot of projects, but which one out of the 34 million tokens? I don't know. Anyway, guys, hopefully you'll get some coaching if you think you need it. I'm here to help you. I do 3 Zoom calls. 3 Zoom calls for only $250. My course is only $250, which I think is an even better value. You get the course with 16 modulars, 16 videos, and 1 Zoom call. And guys, either way, sign up. Send me an email if you want some coaching, or hit the link and sign up. Give us your email to be part of the private inner circle. It's going to be half price, and I'm really excited. And my goal, guys, is to get you in that 10% club. All right, guys, take care.